Fear isn't always a warning. Sometimes it's a wall. Learning to discern protective fear from limiting fear. Fear has a purpose. Fear exists to keep us safe. It's wired into our nervous system to protect us from harm, to pull our hand away from fire, to keep us from stepping into danger, to alert us when something feels off. But not every fear is a warning you need to obey. Sometimes fear isn't keeping you safe. Sometimes it's keeping you small. When fear is a warning, protective fear feels clear, grounded, and urgent. You sense danger walking down a dark street alone. Your body tenses around someone's energy that feels unsafe. You pause before making a decision that feels rushed or manipulative. This kind of fear keeps you rooted in wisdom. It partners with your intuition to say pause, check, protect yourself. Protective fear is about survival and safety. When fear is a wall, limiting fear is different. It keeps you in your comfort zone, even when that zone is keeping you stuck. It's the fear of speaking up, so you stay silent and resentful. It's the fear of trying something new, so you keep replaying old patterns. It's the fear of being seen fully, so you keep yourself small and remain acceptable. This kind of fear isn't protecting you from danger. It's protecting you from growth because growth requires risk, risk of rejection, risk of failure, risk of success, and what it might demand of you. How to tell the difference. When fear arises, ask yourself, is this fear keeping me alive or keeping me small? Protective fear prevents harm. Limiting fear prevents expansion. Is this fear grounded in present reality or past pain? Sometimes fear isn't warning you about now. It's echoing an old wound you haven't healed. Does this fear feel clear and calming or chaotic and confusing? Protective fear is rooted in intuition. Limiting fear is rooted in anxiety. If I moved forward anyway, what's the worst that could happen? And could I handle that? Often, fear magnifies outcomes beyond reality. Courage is built by checking the facts. Step 1. Listen without obeying immediately. When fear speaks, don't ignore it, but don't obey it instantly either. Pause, breathe. Ask, what are you trying to protect me from? If it's real danger, thank your fear and adjust accordingly. If it's discomfort or vulnerability, thank your fear for its care and move forward anyway. That is discernment. That is emotional maturity. Step 2. Reframe fear as an invitation. Limiting fear isn't telling you, don't go there. It's telling you, this is new, unfamiliar, and outside your identity, which is exactly where growth happens. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, see it as an invitation to expand, to stretch, to build self-trust by showing up even when it feels shaky. You don't have to eliminate fear to grow. You just have to stop letting it lead. Final thoughts. Fear isn't always your enemy. Fear isn't bad. It's information. It's your body's way of checking, am I safe here? But safety isn't always comfort. Sometimes what feels safe is just familiar pain. Sometimes what feels scary is actually the doorway to something better. So today, ask yourself, is this fear protecting me or limiting me? What would I choose if I wasn't afraid? Then take one small step in that direction, not to destroy fear, but to remind yourself that you are stronger than its walls. If this reflection brought you a moment of peace or insight, please consider liking the video and subscribing to Purely Voiced. Your support helps this space grow and reach more hearts that need it.